Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran, and I ran and I ran. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run.
Good Monday morning, everybody. Good vibes, everyone. Sorry, just a few minutes running behind. Had to get a couple little technical little things that I done me some work on my little room, and I had to go through the process, unplug it stuff, and then I had to make sure that everything was back working because sometimes I can hear me talking back here, but that doesn't mean that it's coming out to you guys. And that was my little making sure that that issue was took care of. So good morning, everybody. Glad to be here with you guys. How you doing, Brother Shine?
Doing good, man. Just wanted to just say one thing because I see Jared in here and I see that you emailed me. Buddy, I apologize that I wasn't able to make it work this weekend. There's just had some family stuff going on. So when we're done here, I'll email you back, man, to see what time works for you. So just wanted to get that out of the way. But aside of that, good man. It's nice up here, and
I heard that.
the warm weather is just hopefully here to last. So
I feel you, man. I'm with you. I'll take all to bring the sunshine on, man. Bring it on.
yeah, yeah,
It's a little bit it's like 60s here, and it's a little bit kind of dreary, and it's supposed to be maybe thunderstorms in the evening, but I'm cool with that. Like I'm good. I'm like
yep,
as long as it ain't frigid cold, bro.
yep.
I'm okay.
Yep.
It's past that, I think, now. So I'm happy. I'm good.
Good.
You know.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple more days of you know
Up and
iffy.
down,
Maybe,
yeah.
maybe, but not like 10 degrees. I don't think it's gonna be 10 degrees no more this year. For
I hope not.
I hope not
I
to, man.
really hope not.
I hope not to.
Yeah, but who
I don't
knows?
want to cry again. I got so tired of crying and
Okay. When is this winter gonna end? It
Yeah.
feels like the longest
Man.
winter in my recorded history.
You know,
anyway. Yeah.
and I just don't mind to cry these days, so I just cried about it. I moaned and
It's-
growled and went on all winter about, man, I can't wait for springtime to get here. And it's warm. Actually, I don't care what you want to call it, just warm weather.
Yeah.
Don't matter to me if you call it spring. Don't matter to me what you call it. Just call it.
You can go
warm
straight to
weather.
summer. Straight to
Straight-
summer's fine. You know.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm good with it, man. But yeah, man. Shout out to you, Sean. Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody in the chat. I see y'all out there. Got 10 people here. Got Jared Talks in the house. Got bells and stars. Good morning to you guys. Glad to see y'all here with us. Jared Talks. I see you, brother. Good morning, man. And brother Gen X in the house. No Show Jones. I was kind of thinking that for a minute because I knew when I had to unplug all this garbage to move things around in here, I was like, man, I don't want to. I had to unhook my camera, had to
Yeah.
raise it up a little bit, had to shift things around and put my desk over in the corner because it was just totally not helping me none, and then put this thing here. So I knew when I unplugged it that here we go again. Like I got to figure out which one, which setting is it? What?
You gotta
What?
get yourself a system with a marker and some tape.
I want to get myself. I ain't moving it for another long time again. I should have just took video of it, but actually, it's getting easier. I ain't gonna lie. I psych myself out over things like that because it's like, oh no, man, I got to go back through this crap again. But it wasn't too bad. We got it figured out. It's all about the little audio setting things that, man,
Mhm.
when you first start, you don't realize what you have to do to make it work the way you want it to or sound the way you want it
It
to.
depends on what machine you're on too, because like
It does.
I know like on mine, like on the Mac or whatever, and I'm not voting for them or anything, but I know that it's once you set your stuff, it will automatically flip to whatever. So I could unplug my audio thing and it'd go to the computer, plug it back in. But a buddy of mine, I must have spent like 2 hours with this guy and like trying to explain to him, you got to do it this way, and like they're trying to like you're trying to get the words across to be like this is where you need to go to do this. Well, that's where I'm at, but you can't see what they're doing, so it's
Alright.
like, no, it ain't working, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't working.
Now, hooty hoo! I see you, Gen X in the house. I hope you did good at the casino and Derby, man.
The Derby, yeah.
Yeah, Derby, man. That's cool. My wife and I was just talking about it yesterday. After, it was on the news about the Kentucky Derby. And of course, we knew about it. But that's something I may try. It's only a couple hours from where I'm at.
Yeah.
I may try one day to maybe next year, maybe just go, just to experience, just to go see what it's like. I've never been to one. Seems like it'd be all right. I don't know. My wife likes like horses and that kind of stuff. I could care less. I'll be honest with you.
My grandfathers used to race like breed race horses, and then they did whatever the one is where like you ride the wagon or like that little two thing behind them, the
Yeah.
little cart.
Yeah.
And those tracks used to be everywhere. Like we used to have horse racing tracks all over the place. Now they're all shut down. I was watching a thing on it. They were saying right down around your areas, like a few of the last spots where they got them. Like we have the Stampede up here and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
that's once a year, right? So
Hey there, John O. Genius. We see you there in the house. Good morning. Good vibes to you. Always good vibes. We were running a touch behind. That was my fault. Had to do some unplugging and rearranging in here. And yeah, But actually, I did okay. I'm with you. Once you kind of get used to a system you're working with,
Yeah.
it's wash, rinse, repeat again. It's like okay, not so bad. But then sometimes things just don't work. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know
Sometimes they
what it
don't.
is, man.
No. No.
Hey,
And when
yeah,
you're running it this way, like that's another thing I noticed is that like I forgot that if somebody's not running through like an audio interface, like you can hear yourself whether people out there can hear yourself or
yeah,
not, right? Because it's coming
yeah,
back through.
yeah. That's
But
what'll mess you up, not knowing if you're.
yeah,
I
exactly right. Yeah. So yeah, not knowing if it's coming through at all and not being able to hear yourself back, that's frustrating, I find.
don't
Right?
like it.
No, I don't
I
like it
don't
either.
like it.
So
I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, yeah,
so
I don't
yeah,
like it.
it's today's audio's trials and tribulations for
Hey,
Monday.
yeah, yeah, free of charge, man. I mean,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do this for your entertainment.
yeah. Check your gear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check your gear. Check your gear. You know what's funny though is when I started this, man, I didn't have nothing. Like I didn't even have a computer, honestly, until let's see, I was about 3 months in, and I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna get me a computer. Is that cool? And she's like, yeah, it's cool because we really didn't have no kind of up to date personal computer here, and my kid had his for school and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna get one. So
yeah,
anyway, had her go ahead and order it and get it sent here to me, and then it was like another month or two before I ever decided. Like when we started this, when I finally decided to pick it up. But you know, you you gotta start you just gotta start trying,
yeah,
man. Like it doesn't matter really. In the end, we
yeah.
could have stayed behind the scenes and done all this, but good lord, why not just go for it, man? Like
Well, that's the
it's
thing. That's the
part of the
thing.
show.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of it's like anything. You just like, well, at least for me, I know that like I've talked about this before, but like you can talk your whole like life away, like or think it away if you don't just actually
Mm-hmm.
start doing what you're
Edit
doing.
yourself to death. Edit
Yep.
yourself plumb to death.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'll do that to myself. That's where this thing has been so great for me, bro.
Yeah.
Is like just making our little videos at first and then just putting them out. Like,
Yep.
the heck with it. Like
Yep.
like, and it did help. It's like now I don't care for live. I don't do nothing. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like it's no
No.
different than being at Walmart.
Yeah. It's
Eh,
almost it's weird because like doing the video after it's like constantly like using this kind of format back and forth where it's like you feel like you're talking to somebody now all the time.
yeah,
So it's like yeah, it does a bit of a mind flip. So yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, but yeah,
Cromel, good morning, good morning. Hello, Shine. Hello,
yeah.
Creating Change.
Good
Good
morning to you.
morning. Good vibes, always good vibes. Shout out to you guys, man. We appreciate y'all being here. I got to give my Aunt Chris a special shout out. She sent these things right here to me behind me, as you can see.
Oh, what are those?
Those are our little. Oh, well, must I? Okay, well, I'll go ahead and show. I mean, I wasn't going
Give
to,
us
but
the
I'll
full
go ahead.
pitch.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but being Shine asked me
Yeah,
to.
you know.
I'll go ahead and show them.
Look at this. This is nicer than the display cases at Macy's. Come on.
I don't. I gotta stay like this because I got this little short cable. It's like that. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll do that.
Yeah.
But what?
There you go.
Yeah. But I'll go ahead and do it. I don't mind.
No, no, it's all right.
As troublesome as it is, I'll go ahead and get them.
Yeah.
Don't mind me.
You're a kind man.
Yeah, I don't mind. But anyway, being Sean wanted me to show them. I wasn't going to, but
Yeah. Yeah. No.
I'll go ahead and show them.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't mind.
What do we have here?
You know.
Man, what is this? What could it be? Oh,
Well,
well.
this is the Guy and Shine Coffee Company. Tune in to see what's brewing, and it's got
Oh.
our face on it.
You guys wanted to have it. Now you
I'm
have
right here. This is my face, and this one's yours.
it. I look
Right here.
awfully pale, more pale than usual.
Well, yeah, Canadian,
Yeah, that's it.
but that's okay. We're proud. I'm proud of you. Like I don't care.
That's amazing, dude. That's
And-
super
and-
amazing.
I do have a couple more.
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna show them, but being Sean wanted me to. I go ahead and show them. I go. Well, Yeah, I'll go ahead and show them. But anyway,
Are
this
they
one
up,
right
are
here.
these up for sale, or are these the
Well,
prototypes?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, there's a lot of things for sale for the right price. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, take a look around. I can
Call
scan
now,
around.
get your second one for twice the price.
I can scan around for you. If you see something you like, stop me and we'll haggle. I'm all about bargaining. I ain't gonna lie. But anyway,
Good barter, yeah.
this one here. Let me, I'll bring this one in for y'all. Yeah, this one,
Yeah.
good vibes.
That's
Guy and
amazing.
shine.
Look at that.
Brewing good vibes only.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's smart. Look at that branding.
Yeah. Shout out to Aunt
Beautiful.
Chris. Huh?
Beautiful.
Hey, I tell you, genius don't just run in, you
No.
know, it runs in pairs apparently. I'm not talking about like genius. I'm talking like, you know, just sometimes some really good stuff.
The regular level genius.
You know, regular level genius.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But anyway, and then there is one more, being that Sean wanted me to show him.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to, but I will. But and then we got this one here. This one's just creating change.
Like the fact that there's options is
Bam. Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
amazing. It's exciting.
Yeah, I'm not trying to plug anything. I'm just saying.
No, but
I was
if
just
you drink
simply saying.
coffee and
Yeah,
you
if
buy
you do drink
anything
coffee-
else, you're drinking garbage.
You are.
You're for-
I mean, I'm not saying anything else, but Sean did say that. And I do concur. I'm not going to lie. I do concur. And this one, it's something is always brewing. And this is Costa Rica Terezzo.
Look at that. Look, you know, ethically sourced beans. I mean, packaged with beauty. What more
Guy?
could one ask for?
I can't 100% guarantee about the source part, but I know that it showed up here for me. I don't know much more. But then this one, the Guy and Shine Coffee Company. Tune in to see what's brewing. Tanzania Peaberry.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's. I felt like I traveled to Tanzania just by hearing the word.
Yeah.
It's just
I don't even know where that voice comes from. It's when you Tanzania Peaberry. You can't.
Tanzania Peaberry. All
Yeah,
the social
see?
elites are drinking it. Yeah.
See, you almost get stuck with it.
Yeah.
So, but
Oh,
yeah, we got that, and then hold on.
Oh, there's
And then we got this one there.
Yeah.
Yep, this one was the Good Vibes Guy and Shine. It says brewing good vibes only, and this one, Colombian.
Hey, that's probably the bag you want to get.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
yeah. I was pretty proud, but I'll be right real honest with you. Now I wasn't, you know, I didn't even know. Once again,
No, that's
one of
very
those
cool.
things. I'm not even going to take the time to try and set them back up right now. I did have them set up all pretty.
Yeah. That
I
was
felt
good.
like I did a good job.
You did
But-
do a good job.
You know. Anyway, she did. She sent them to me, man. You know, and I knew because the last time I was like, the packages that I order never go to my parents' house. Like we have two separate addresses, so the FedEx knows exactly who I am.
Okay.
And if it has my address on, he knows where my address is. He brings them to our door right here. So I'm like, all right, this ain't a package I've ordered. If it's got my name on it and it's down there, then I kind of already knew like it had to be from Uncle Jerry and Aunt Melinda, or it had to be from Aunt Chris, or it had to be from someone that, you know, it had to be from someone outside that would possibly send a random gift to me, and probably my Aunt Chris. So sure enough, it was, but I thought that was creative, and
That's super cool.
it was, and it gave me a great idea. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, why not? Why wouldn't I? I love it. I think it's neat, and it's what a fun little addition to our journey, man. I mean, why not, man?
Why not?
Why not, man?
I mean, like, you think about the things that you can get so easily nowadays that took so long to get not that long ago. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Even being able to do this, like this was.
Yeah.
This
This is amazing to me, and like,
Yeah.
you know, well, and just like outside influences, like that was a random gift, and of course you're sitting here thinking about T-shirts, you're sitting here thinking about hats, and of course I love my clackers and my pages and stickers with my face on. I love that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying I like it because they're good stickers. They're
Yeah.
great. They're
Yeah.
sticky. They're really good and sticky.
Quality made.
They stick.
Hmm.
And I like that. That says something about me because it's got my face on it. So, like, you know, I wouldn't want you to have a little weak sticker that's like, I put it on there and it fell off too. I want you to have one that's like, yo, you put that on something.
Yeah.
He's there to stay.
You have to repaint that vehicle.
You're going to have to hire professional help to get that one off there. But Anyway, I do remove stickers, so just if anybody needs any after they get some, if you put them in a weird spot and you want it gone, I do that as well. But anyway,
How weird of a spot are you willing to get one?
we're going to talk about that first. We handle that type of stuff through email.
Okay.
Costa Rica, haha, is there ayahuasca in it? No, I don't think so. That might be why I act the way I act. I ain't never looked into it, to be honest with
You
you.
have to buy a bag to find out. See, that's how you sell it.
Yeah, if you're wanting to be anything close, it helps with the twitch that I have. It brings it out in me. If that's something you're looking for, it helps with that.
Back pain,
kindly-
eyesight, bad hearing.
Yeah.
I mean, the list
It
goes
narrows
on.
me down on the syllables I use. I just get right to the point. It
Yeah.
makes me talk a little quicker. Good morning, Tiff 420. Good morning. Shout out to Tiff 420. Always good vibes. Always, always, always. Thank you for being here. Take 7 bags, overnight them.
All right.
Well,
there you go, folks.
Well, okay, let me get these things packaged up. Hold on.
Well, that'll be
And
the end of
Chris,
the
if you
show
don't
for
mind,
today.
just go ahead and get us some more on order, because these are,
Yeah, the palette.
like I say, that
We need
picture
the
back there, I got it for a pretty good price if you want. Yeah, just saying that picture.
You get that included for an extra $70.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much anything on this side is for sale. Anything on like this side over,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, maybe like this side over.
The price is right.
We could talk. I mean, I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I mean, you start throwing silly numbers, I start thinking silly things like, okay, let me box her up and send her to you. You know, yeah, I mean, you talk the right price, I'll hand deliver. I'll serenade you as I walk up the sidewalk to get my money. And
There you go.
yeah, man. Shout out to you guys. Sending good vibes back on Sean, Mods, and chat. I also take it back.
There we go.
Man, I'll tell you what now. We'll have a bunch of twitchy people out there in the world.
Started on the YouTube page.
Yeah.
Coffee moguls.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait till the commercials come out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Right there.
Yeah, it heals a lot of things, according to me.
I used to not be able to walk. Look
Yeah.
at me now.
Yeah, look. You're welcome, Sean.
Thank you.
That was the guy in Shine Blend.
Yeah, that's right.
What it is it focuses in on the neurological breakdown of the
Yeah.
stuff.
Neural pathways throughout.
Yeah, I
the
run
body.
out of big words. Help me
And-
out. Throw some out there.
Yeah. Helps with the limbic system.
Probably
And
what I
also
was thinking right there, I'd
refires
say.
up the neurons that you may have depleted in the central nervous system. So,
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for. I mean,
that was the guy in Shine.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that blend, and then we got other blends that got.
There's
I mean, if you read it, what it does,
special or more special. Is that the right way? Yeah.
I like that.
Special. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It rolls off your tongue better than it sounds good. So let's
Yeah.
go with it. This
Yeah.
is our show, and we'll decide how things go. It sounded just fine to me, Sean. It sounded.
Perfect.
I'm bought. I'm sold. I'm everything. I'm in. I'm all the way in. But yeah, man, I really do like that. I love coffee anyway, so it's like it kind of is kind of cool. Like, man, that was neat, man.
That's super.
Yeah, it was, man, and it kind of helps. Well, I mean, like my hat fits a little snugger,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. There
it's
you go.
nice. It's nice because it is getting worn. So
It
it,
is.
it
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 is.
tightened it on up a little bit. I got, I feel like I still got a few little space,
Uh-huh.
But anyway, it's so fun, man. Shout out to everybody here. You got anything pulled up in the? No, you don't have nothing pulled up down here. I'll go to one, unless you got one to pull up over here. You want to play?
I could.
It's up to you, man. I got these over here as well. It's entirely up to you, brother Sean. I'm gonna grab me another quick drink. Shout out to Sprite. It is awful good. Now, if you want me to say that name again, you can find my email in the description page, and there is a little link to a Cash App. You can, put a little something in there, and I can maybe say it again. But until then, I ain't saying it no more.
Do you want it? Do you want some like some baby? You want some of that, or do you want
Yeah, put that one up there. Yeah, put that one up there with that. Hi.
Yeah, you want to do that one?
Sign. Yeah, man,
There
put
you
that
go.
one up there. Yeah. Yeah, do that one. I like
It's
that one.
that kind of day.
It's a sign.
You know, with everything that's going on.
Yeah,
you
it
know,
is. Yeah,
why
it is,
not?
man.
Let's get this day jumping.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
She's
Yeah, I
ready
love
for.
it. I love
she's
it.
ready
All right,
for
guys.
fire. Yep. There we go. You guys.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Enjoy.
you guys, man. Ah.
I never needed saving, but seems sad lately. All these things are shaking me to my core, and I can't refrain from all my old wicked ways. And now you be seeing everything, and you be asking me to change. I can get okay, and baby I can tell you that all the things that are inside mine twisted and are gonna make sense. Doesn't matter where you started, it's where you end up shaking out. Lay it all down, put the concrete in the ground. Couldn't help myself and I wanna get it out. All these intrusions that make me so profound. Can't help this thing and I don't wanna say that I can't be fixed or that I'm incomplete. But maybe there's a part of that is always true. 'Cause baby, I've done all this for you. Say baby, there's no way to save me. Frankly, ain't nothing worth saving. And if you couldn't be paving me into that dirt hole that goes 6 feet down, yo, and I can bring it back one day, but right now at that time, see, so two different sides of the tracks is always what led us here. Now we're on the other side and I can see it clear. Inside my head I cannot rearrange all this pain, but I'm working on it day by day, the single trains can't help me out and get me past a single place. I've been reverting to my old goddamn ways, and you wanna see something different, I don't blame you. This is all a choice and I can help it only continue in my old times and phrases. Doesn't matter where I end up in places, baby, you know that you hold the spaces that always have mattered to me. So I said, baby, well maybe you could actually save me, but that ain't part of your job, see. Yeah, I gotta change my terrible wicked ways, and if I can't be complete then I suggest I hit the streets. 'Cause you know what they say, you can take the kid out of the streets, but the streets ain't the kid. No matter how long he's gonna actually live, this ain't on you, it's always been on me, see. But baby, I can tell you one thing for sure, see, baby, I know that you wanna save me. You got a heart of gold, see. Well, I'll be fading away, and I've been trying damn near everything to change my wicked ways, but never forget, baby, you was the closest one to saving me, yeah, baby.
I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now, but you would never know it. I'm a little messed up, or whatever you call it. I had your number saved and I thought, well, shoot, I might as well call it. Ronnie Steele, it was the name, yeah, sure, of course you are. See, I don't care. I met a fine girl at the bar. Woman you would ever be, I think her name was Rena. Way too much tequila, was it? Your Serena, but anyway, I'm doing good. Great. Oh, by the way, your favorite band is gonna be in town, and I'm the whole day getting late. And I know you gotta take it right up close there to the stage. And you hear about cancellation, just a studio Tanqueray. But you ain't asked who's opening up, but we're headlining is what they say. And now we're here. insecure and I hate the bore. You already know it. I'm an undiscovered poet, performer with rockstar motives. Let me tell you something that not many people have ever noticed. But I'm scared of being vulnerable. And I'm scared of commitment, but obviously, yeah, whatever. Who is it? I bet if I called you, you'll be right at my spot in about 5 minutes. And you're going to delete this voicemail, God forbid your man think I'm in it. I'll say this to you when I get a minute, but I'm a little drunk right now. But you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. But you would never know it. I'm a little drunk right now. I'm a little drunk right now. I know you're doing your best to, but I won't let you forget me. I know you're doing your best to, but I won't let you forget me. I want you to know I can love myself on my own, but I'm a little drunk right now. I'm a little.
All right, all right.
Yes,
Good
sir.
to be with everybody. Get a six back up here.
So
Good
that
job,
was the Heavy
Sean.
Hitters. Yeah, thank you. And that was the Heavy Hitters, the second band. So while it's in my head, May
Yeah.
31st will be the next We Be Jamming. So if you play, if you know anyone who does, let them know and hit up the Big Jack Story Time to get involved.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Yep. Outstanding. Yep. And he's easy to work with, and we'll walk you through anything, any questions, anything. Makes it super cool and super easy to do. So we
Any
encourage
kind
you,
of art
Brian.
too, yeah. Not just music. You
Yeah.
just poetry, comedy,
Storytelling.
whatever you do. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah.
That's cool, man. That's really cool, man. Yep, good job, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to Big Jack. Shout out to Brother Sean at Sean Dig. That was his song that we brought up here. We kind of had a laugh at it last week. Just 'cause, hey, same man.
Baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta get up there. You
Yeah,
gotta
oh
get up
yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh, I can when I need to. When I need to.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
baby.
it.
Yeah.
Just get in that.
Oh, yeah, love it. Yeah, it's funny. Rising Phoenix in the house. Rising Phoenix, shout out to you. Good morning, good vibes. Always good vibes. We see you there. Tip 420. Very nice jamming. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. What be fellas? What's up, brother Gen X in the house, man?
How'd you do with the track, man?
Yeah.
How'd you do with the track?
Yeah, sometimes I'm afraid to even ask. It's like, did you drive down and walk back, or we can
Yeah.
when it turns out to be that kind of trip or something, it ain't. The answer's never no. It was great, So yeah, shout out to you guys for being here. We appreciate it. Coming up on the 12 o'clock hour, going to play a song out, and then we'll be back here in just a second with the 12 o'clock hour, and get always good vibes. Good vibes to you guys.
Yes.
Always good vibes. Let's see here. This is a little song by a fellow community member. Shout out to you, B. We appreciate you. This is Shine and Bandyman Can. We appreciate you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Always good vibes. See you at the 12 o'clock hour.
Who can make my views rise, sprinkle like or two? Cover it in comments in a song old or new. The Bandyman can. The Bandyman can, because he wrestles with his mic to makes the audio sound good. Who can take a guitar, wrap it with a man, soak it in the sun and make a podcast with two men? The Bandyman, the Shine Man, the Shining Bandyman can. The Shine think it should.
All right, good vibes, everybody. Shout out to everybody being here. Good
As-
Monday
As
afternoon.
expected,
What is it?
the coffee supply looks like it's going to sell out quicker than we can replenish it. It appears that
Oh,
there's more people that are interested in the.
oh, I'd
Yeah.
already forgot about that little thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I know. See,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess I could. I mean,
you could.
for it is Miss Minna. I'll go ahead and tell it
You
again.
could. Yeah, you could.
Shine wanted me to show it earlier, and I did.
Yeah.
I feel bad not to. Now I got somebody that ain't seen it. I got to show. Let me get them.
Yeah.
They are right here.
Yeah. I know you
Hey,
can set your display back up, so. You know, give him a moment. Yeah, he's gonna get them all.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You got them all. Yeah. There you
Don't let me bother you. So, you know.
I think it might be easier. Might be
Yeah.
easier just to keep them set up right in front of you instead of having to move them every time.
Well,
You
I
know?
just I like the way they look in the backyard, so I have them over there because that's what I've been looking at. But anyway,
Anyhow,
yeah, we got wait, let's see, let me we got. Not that I don't already know the name, but the Guy and Shine Coffee Company. Tune in to see what's brewing.
yeah.
Tanzania Peaberry is the but
Look,
here,
look,
let me-
look at that. Look at
hold-
that.
hold-
I mean,
hold
what
on.
more could you
Hold
want
on.
in
We
a
got-
bag of coffee?
yeah,
Looks
it's
like-
got it.
You remember
Right
how-
there's my face, right there.
Missing
And right there's
since
yours.
1983. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's hilarious.
yeah. That's
That's great.
Tanzania Peaberry,
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
and it comes out that way. Anyway,
That's for if you want something a little different, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit different. More.
yeah, we're here for everybody.
Yeah.
but-
A little
yeah,
something for
but-
everyone.
Yeah, I'm not one, but anyway, then we got this one. This one's I know it too, but it's good vibes with Guy and Shine, brewing good vibes only, Colombian,
Like,
and it's got our names right there.
it sells itself. I
This
mean,
one's my name, and that one's yours right there.
Yeah. Right. Look at that.
But that's our good vibes.
Yeah. Side by side.
Yeah,
Look at that.
isn't that nice?
You know.
But then, yeah,
So, I mean.
but I mean, Shine wanted me to show him, so I did earlier, and I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
You're not going to
And
find
then-
this anywhere else. You won't get a bargain like this or the
No.
results from this kind of coffee.
No,
So, you know.
it's extra twitchy.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then we got this one here. I know the name of it too, but it's called Creating Change GB, and it's something's always brewing.
Where-
Yeah.
And where is that one from?
Costa Rica,
Oh,
Terrazzo.
oh, look at that. Look at that. Wow. I mean, the options alone.
I spent the last 3 days trying to learn how to properly pronunciate that, so I don't want to hear no nothing about it. I know it's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rosetta Stone is.
I can feel it in my heart that was right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a heart thing. I knew it was right.
It's bang
I
on.
knew it was right when I did it, but anyway, yeah, the real shout out goes to, I was having fun with that, and of course you see the coffee mug back here in the back, that's pretty cool, but I got a package in the mail, and it went down to my mom and dad's place, and I knew that it was like, yeah, my mail comes here, my packages are delivered to this house, so I kind of knew that it was from, Aunt Chris or somebody, but anyway, she had sent me that, and I thought that was this, not that I like gifts that have anything to do with me, but when they do, it is cool.
Yeah,
And,
it's
yeah,
super cool that you
you
can
know,
put that stuff out.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it was definitely like it topped up there with the super sticky stickers with my face on it,
The leaps and bounds in a week alone. I mean,
and the clackers, and then bags of coffee too.
I hope you've been leaving those things random places like we discussed last week.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta start
Yeah.
moving them around, like
yeah,
kinda-
yeah, a little something,
yeah.
But I just thought that was really a cool one of those cool gifts. But at the same time, it's a gift, but it's a very I like that, and I'm gonna follow through with it, man.
Yeah.
Why not? Because I love coffee. Why not? Why not? Why not? I just think it's cool, man. So
Makes sense.
yeah, why not, man?
Yeah.
Why not? And hey, it does look good. I ain't gonna lie. And it does have our faces on the one bag. So, like, if you just wanted to have it for decoration.
Yeah.
So, like, if you didn't want it for coffee,
Collectors.
then
item.
it's
Yeah.
very stylish, and I like the way that it's a black bag. You
Yeah.
can see,
Yeah.
and then, quality. It's
well,
quality.
it really is.
You can clearly see its quality, and it's
like bagged coffee. I mean, come on.
right,
Yeah,
and it looks good.
it
I mean,
does.
let's just be honest. I'm just trying to step away from the picture and look at it from a very, very
Unbiased.
unbiased. Right, I'm not right. I'm not doing that. I'm an honest individual. And I'm just here to tell you that looks
Yeah,
just
these are the straight facts, folks.
fits in. Yeah. So it can be everything, guys. It fits in.
Yeah.
There's Aunt Chris, the lady of the hour. Good morning to you. Good vibes. Let me swell it up here where I can sit back and read it. Good morning, Guy and Shine. The one coffee bean is the one that elephants in Tanzania eat the bean. Then it's harvested from the dung.
I figured it was
Yes.
something like that. Yeah,
Yes.
Look at that.
You know, I was thinking to myself, I sure hope it's that stuff.
Yeah. And
Shine, how's that taste? That's the one I sent you. How is that?
Amazing.
Yeah, like,
Get yours now.
I feel like that
Yeah.
that might should have been part of the directions on the bag or something that, you know, maybe included a little bit there.
Little info on where it was found. And
Yeah.
such.
Yes,
That's
could have used that info a couple cups ago, but I mean, hey,
I never heard of the
Hey.
elephant one. I heard of the cat one, like back in the day. where-
actually, I hadn't either, man. I really don't know nothing about
I didn't
like,
know about the
that.
elephants. That's crazy.
Tanzania peaberry.
But the cat one, you heard about the cat one, right?
Uh-uh.
Or it's the same exact thing. There's like the super expensive coffee years ago, and it was
Really?
cats that would eat the bean, I guess, and then they'd take the
Yeah.
bean out of the
Yeah.
the tail ends, and then they package it up and sell it for
Yeah.
ridiculous
Uh-huh.
prices, and they couldn't keep it.
Oh,
I'm
well, you just-
what is happening in this world? I'm pretty sure you can get
Well.
a bean without going through that process.
Well, y'all just give me a couple different ideas. Then.
I don't know if it works the same in the human
Creating change, man. I mean, you just
You never know what you're gonna get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Organically sourced.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kopi Luwak cat. The Kopi Luwak cat. Kopi
Yeah.
Luwak
There you
cat.
go. There you
I
go.
see ZMV. I've read about coffee and watched videos about it. I would seriously love to try it. Yeah, I mean, I'm with you, man. I'm making fun, but I mean, like, if other people drink, I would try a drink and see what it was like.
Nope.
Needed breath mint after drinking.
No,
Yeah, man.
thanks.
Hey, I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be
Yeah.
drinking every bit. Yeah,
You can
be drinking every bit of it.
You can
Yeah. That's so funny though. That's good, man. That was cool though, man. So shout out to you, Aunt Chris. Appreciate the gift. I did show it twice because Sean asked me to,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
you know I wasn't even gonna show him. I wasn't even gonna do that because that's kind of, you know, I don't want to blow myself up or anything like that. But I mean, Sean asked me to, so I was like, well,
Yeah.
okay. So I did, and I thought I did pretty good. But anyway,
You did a great job.
thanks, man. I
You're
appreciate you,
welcome.
man.
No
I mean, you know, I
You
kind of
know.
felt on the spot. I hadn't given it no thought.
Yeah,
And
right.
it was
24 hours of pre-planning, different angles.
hadn't never even let it cross my mind, Sean. I wasn't even going to say nothing about it. I'm glad you mentioned it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, teamwork, right? Teamwork.
Yeah, shout out to the coffee cup right here. I mean, it just happened to be there. That's just a good table. It's a fine
no
table.
other place to put it, really.
Set the
Yeah.
coffee cup there. Safe. Felt like I did. I mean,
The
Yeah.
big American flag behind
I wasn't
it.
even thinking about it being in the. I wasn't thinking
I
about
think
it like
you thought
that.
a little bit about this display.
No.
just a little.
No.
It came together naturally.
No.
That's fantastic.
Just the way it works sometimes. Just things like that. When when you're not trying, it
Well,
looks more natural when you're not trying, Sean.
That's true. Just comes together, you know.
It does. It just flows. It flows.
Yeah.
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 A lot of stuff flows out of me. A lot.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah. I have that. I have that issue. But anyway, yeah. Yeah. See, Aunt Chris knows I'm very humble.
Mhm.
Like that. Like that. People see that, Sean. They see
Oh,
that.
it really comes through the screen. I mean, you can feel it.
Right. Right.
yes, I think
Me
that's why
too.
there's such a connection with everybody.
Me too.
And everything, really.
I never
get your
really thought
coffee
about
order- Get your coffee order in today.
You're
And,
right, Sean. You are 100% right.
You know, you just,
I can't even expound on that. I'm just going to let you.
It's much like that display that was just
Right.
there. It came together perfectly.
Right. I agree. I mean, I can't say nothing else about that. You're
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much hit that.
when somebody's right, you just go with it. You
Yeah.
just go with it. You
The
know.
Guy and Shine show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you. Thank you all.
Hey, I brought that one up you just brought up.
Yeah.
Crooked Smile, man.
Oh, sure. All right. Let's do it.
You ready? You ready to roll with this one? Because I'm
Yeah.
doing it anyway.
Yeah, well, you know.
I mean, it's already up here now. I actually didn't even mean to do that, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But
you know,
anyway,
perfect timing.
yeah, I
Timing
paused
is
it. So, yeah, man, this is Sean Diggs' song called Crooked
Yeah.
Smile. This is Guy and Shine. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Always good vibes, guys.
Always.
My old ways returning, my lower back keeps burning. They say that I have made it, but I still feel like I'm failing. Naive, I know, but ain't dumb. Think the best of everyone. There's a light, my light is fading, and I don't feel like retaliating. I was told that maybe in the long run like you would have a shot at changing my life. But as of late, I think I am okay with just exiting stage left because never wanted any of this. Well, there's no one to blame. Gotta own my stuff the same as if I was a fault, and now I understand that I'm the only one to get me where I am. Ain't saying that none of this is hopeless. I don't want you to pull that away while you fade to darkness, and I do what I always do and disappear into the dark. Doesn't matter if you understand. This is my heart. This is my heart. This is my heart. My heart says that I need to stay back, and I ain't worried about that. The same old story in cycles, it keeps on coming back. If I lose myself, I know you had my back. This ain't a tragedy, it's a comedy at that. Comedy at that.
Ooh, look at that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying that's where I set them down at, not as
Look at that.
you know how
That was a quick turnaround. Yep. Yep.
that's how I happened to set them down there, and they just sat down there like that. So
It looks good.
I
mean,
just left them like that.
you
Sister Jimena, this was a gift from my Aunt Chris, including the mug that's underneath of it that says always good vibes, but on the other side it has creating change as well, this logo right here. But it was a gift from her, and I just was just having fun with it, putting it up here. But I kind of do like the style, man.
Yeah.
I might just lean in on that, and
It's a product line
yeah.
right there. I think.
Yeah,
that's what,
man.
I think that's what the question is. Is it going to be a product line?
yeah, I think
It seems
there.
like yes is the answer.
Like I do have just enough knowledge of like what I need to find out and things I need to do to yeah, I might we might it just depends. It depends on
Mhm.
because we're not rich people, so it depends on what kind of deals we can work out and things that we can do to make it happen. But it would be awesome. I love it, man. I think it's funny as it can be. I mean, but it's cool as it can be too. It's funny for me because it's like it's like, what else would you want on your desk?
Really?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you? I mean, Hey, but I did do a lot of work in here over the weekend. I had to unplug all this crap. You talk about tent city for a minute, man. I was tense. I was like, I don't want to mess with this. But then it's like, you know what? It all just plugs back in. Eventually, it'll all start. It'll work again at some point.
Yeah, it's amazing how many times you can change your like setup. Like you know what I mean? Like you're like, okay, now I want to do this, I want to do that, whatever. So
Yeah. And the way that I was like, even though I kind of give myself more space, I still like I was so limited on where I could put anything just by the way that I had it set up. I had to do some shifting around. And man, this bench right here, all it is it's a seat off of an old picnic table, man. And
Nice.
I just it's like, well, that'll be
I used
perfect,
to use I used to use doors.
Hey,
When I
it
had
was
my
like,
little studio.
yeah,
I
I'll
used to
take
like,
it.
door, put it on two sawhorses, man.
Yeah.
And like a desk all the way around this huge
Yeah.
desk. It
I
was
got
cool.
to, them not Tupperware, but like the plastic totes with the drawers in them
Yep.
that they're like for clothes and stuff like that. But I got one on each side, and then I just set this thing up here on it. It worked out perfect. I was like, man, I knew that I knew
Yeah. Yeah.
that I was, hitting on point a lot of times. But man, when I done that, I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that was me. I did all that, and it was free. And that shout out to Free.
Yeah.
It was free. So if you don't like my setup, it was free.
It doesn't need to be fancy. It just needs to work.
Hey,
That's
it worked.
Yeah.
That's that. Hey, and it ain't nobody gonna run in here and grab it and run off with it. I can tell you that. It's pretty hefty.
It kind of looks now that I know what it is.
It's
like you're
it's
at the park having a picnic. You know what I mean?
yeah, dude. It's 2 2x6x8s, and
Yeah.
they're 7 foot long, and then they're from the bottom side they're attached together, so they move as one.
Nice.
So I mean, it's a stout. It's like you can sit on it if you want to.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
absolutely.
it ain't the bench at that point I'm worried about. It's the little Tupperware or little plastic
Things
totes
on the
at this,
side.
but they're perfect. Like, I mean, I could truly sit on it if I wanted to. I don't need to, but it's stout enough to hold what I wanted it to hold.
Oh.
My little spot before, man, it was good right up until it wasn't good. It's like I gotta have something in front of me, man. I was sitting there with nothing,
Mhm.
and it was like I didn't even have my guitar. I didn't have nothing. I just felt like I was vulnerable or something, man. I needed some space, man.
Well, you're good now. You're surrounded by, all,
When you're,
all-
I mean,
all sorts
yeah,
of good
because I mean, I
things.
got my paper football where I can get it right here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my capo is right here within reach.
There you
So I don't even have to reach for stuff.
go. No.
And like I got one of these cords that I just got one. And you know what I mean?
You never do know. Like you never
Right,
do
you don't know
what
when you're gonna need
what.
that cord. I don't know, and I got the whole page of my stickers, my shank, still
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
So I mean, I feel like I did pretty good. I don't know. I was pretty proud of it, Sean. I was pretty happy with it.
I think
Oh,
that's excellent.
you know, but anyway, it's fun. It was fun. I was like, man, I got to do this. But it was really more so a thing. Our house, like everything around here, is so dusty
Mm,
that, like, not just my house, but just the whole
yeah, I get
place,
you.
like pile and dust is just weird, man. You
Yeah.
have to sometimes just like deep clean. You got to get in there and like,
Well,
because it
especially
really
after
gets bad, man. Like,
oh,
dang,
especially after the winter, and you start opening the windows and stuff. Like
it's
like you get that like if you got the worst. I felt like I like having hardwood floors, but like at the same time, for some reason, they just gather so much dust on them all the time.
if it wasn't hardwood, it'd be carpet and it'd be down in the carpet.
Yeah, no, there you go. Touche.
I mean, that's the
So,
way I look at it. Because carpet for me,
was
especially having a family and like a pet,
Mhm.
it's just not the thing to have in your house. It's just not. I mean, it's cool, it's great, and everything. If whatever, but I don't take my shoes off every time I come in because I can tell you, I just don't. It ain't got nothing to do with whether I
The
can or
carpet
can't.
will
Uh,
triple its weight in 10 years, something like that. I remember. I think that's what a fellow told me when I first started doing renos.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah, and
Isn't
he's
that
like,
gross,
and,
dude?
and he's like,
Oh,
"Oh, we gotta rip this carpet."
oh,
I'm like, "Oh, I can take care of that
God.
myself." And he's like, "Yeah, right." He's
Oh,
like, "You know how much this thing's gonna weigh?" And
man.
yeah, he wasn't wrong, man. You tape it up,
And it's
cut it,
just so
switch it.
gross when you start thinking about like
Yeah, all this skin and
it's just
hair
oh
and
man.
dust and like,
Oh God, I hate that.
the
I
bits and
despise that,
pieces.
bro.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I despise it, man. It's it,
yeah,
and that's the thing is like it's not the people's fault most of the time. You can't do nothing about it.
you
Like you
can't.
can tear it out of perfectly clean, perfect homes, but dude, over time it just gathers up so much stuff, man. It's weird,
Well, it's
man.
such fine material, right? So
Yeah,
everything gets
yeah,
caught up in it, and you can't like I don't care what kind of vacuum you got. Even if you do those like I remember like trying to like what do you soak them, right? You
yeah,
wash the
yeah.
carpets. Even then, like it would be gross what would come out of it, but still, man, like
It's man.
yeah, no
I'm with
carpet,
you.
tile and hardwood, man.
Tile and hardwood.
Yeah,
I'm with you. Magic Healing says I don't like hard. I don't think they're hell. I think if you have, especially if you're really sensitive to allergens and stuff, I definitely think it's not the good thing to have. I think having a floor where you can wet mop and gather things, like
yeah,
I think that for people with bad allergies, I think that's the best thing to do.
yeah.
I think. I don't know that. I'm not a
It,
doctor,
it makes
but
sense. I mean, like you're breathing it, like you know what I mean. Like it's in the air all the
yeah,
time. So like,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like when you see the sun coming through the window, sometimes you see all these particles. Like, ooh,
I've oh see that I'm telling you now that's like out here in the living room
yeah,
at certain times, bro, like you can, I mean, like it's like dang man, who's running the saw that I can't hear, you know what I mean,
yep.
like I mean it's dusty, just dusty, and just the where we live at, man. I mean,
Yeah,
you got trees and pollen and flowers and bushes and
yeah,
blackberries and all that kind of stuff. I do not. I don't know. I don't get down with carpet. Just because I'm a slob. I'm that dude that as soon as somebody come in here and put some really nice carpet down, I'm that guy that'll drop something, and that
uh,
stains up real good.
yeah,
That don't go away. It's that stain
yeah,
forever, and there's
yeah.
nothing. And it's like I didn't even mean to do that, and
No,
because that's the stuff that
it's
happens to
it's like
me.
white T-shirts. I don't
Yeah,
even buy
dude.
I don't even
Yep.
buy them anymore. Like there's
Yep.
no point. Within 5 minutes, there'll be a mustard stain on it. Something will be
Yeah,
on it.
something's gonna happen.
Like, you
Yeah,
know what I
man.
mean? Like, oh, here we
If it had just been a dark colored T-shirt, we wouldn't even have to talk about it.
go.
But
No,
no,
of
everybody
course
like
not.
it.
Of course not.
No. Hey, we shout out to you, Brother William. I see you there, Gen X in the house. Brother William, good to see you. Good morning to you. Always good vibes. Magic of Healing says, I don't care for carpets. I don't either. Hello, my Aunt Chris. Hey, thank you once again. In all
Yeah.
all honesty and no joking, I love the little gifts. I set them up here while we was waiting to come back on. I'm just super proud of them, and I think I am I'm gonna lean in on that and see what I can do with that. I just think that's cool for us, and it's just cool. It's just cool.
It
Just
is.
cool. So
Yeah.
just something to wrap your head around and other things, because You know, I thought McClacker was a pretty darn good idea. I ain't gonna lie.
It's still like there's a place for all of this.
I mean, I did think that was. I mean, that was
Yeah.
exceptional, and then the stickers,
You got all the major demographics covered.
because I got
You know what I mean?
stickers.
So,
Yeah. Like I can leave these where you can't leave this.
yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, I felt like we were both on the same page, just different
Oh yeah.
book,
Yeah.
different book,
Yeah.
same page number, different book. But she's stepping really good. You know,
Yep.
she's thinking long term. See, I was thinking something. You know, hey,
She's
you know,
thinking empires.
She's
That's
thinking
what
empires.
That's
Right,
it.
right.
Yeah.
I'm building castles. She's building empires. And hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Hey, you need.
Hey, I'm a man that's willing to step back and say, hey, let me back up and punt here and see where I can start from. You know,
that day
so,
is coming. Yep.
hey, you know, I'm always wanting to grow, always willing to grow. But I just thought it was really just uber cool. Let me just go ahead just for the heck of it. Let me turn that around here where you see it's just
Yeah.
a cup with that on it. And it's just really cool. And shout out to you, and Chris. What a cool thought and what a cool gift. And no matter what, anything, it'll just be on my shelf or somewhere around me for eternity.
Yeah.
Even unless somebody offers me an awful lot. I ain't gonna lie. If somebody did offer me the right amount, I would sell them. But I'd get another bag and I'd put it up and act like it was the one that you
There
know.
you go. Yeah,
You know,
don't
there's
tell
some
them
things
all-
you just don't tell.
Don't tell them all the trade secrets.
Yeah, like some things you just don't tell. Because I'll sell people the original bag 15, 20,000 different times if I can get away with everything. Yep, original one. Very one that was sent. And to be like, man, how many of them original ones is he? I feel like there's no way that room was big enough to house all these bags he shipped out. That was the original ones.
They were under the desk and out back on the pallet. That's what.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
You can't tell
Yeah,
them
man.
everything.
I mean,
You
you
can't
know,
tell them everything.
got a little pipeline with them rolling through, man, rolling through. I thought that was really neat. So shout out to you and Chris. I appreciate the gift. I love it, and I just think it's cool. So
Yeah,
awesome,
very good.
awesome idea, and awesome little something to just cool, man. So good morning, blessings to you, blessings to everybody. We appreciate everybody being here, and Chris, thank you again. Diamond in the sticks. I left. It's not letting me hit the thumbs up. I don't know. Maybe we're so good they're like, stop it.
Yeah,
Just
don't
quit.
don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
You know?
And, you know, because I felt like that people should have the option to just sit in there and hitting it if they want to. Like, I mean, if I'm doing that good, you know, like, hey, just keep on pumping it. You know, hey,
only one.
you know,
only one
put her on
person.
lockdown. If you like something shines getting down with it, just keep hitting it,
Yeah, light her up.
You know,
light
you
her up.
lean in on it, man. I don't know though. I really don't know what the deal would be with that. I'm not sure.
I remember hearing about this before some time ago, and what was the answer? I think you have to.
I'm not.
No, I don't know. There was something different. Oh yeah, because we
I'm-
were saying double tap the screen, but people were saying it didn't work on
Mm.
StreamYard or something. You remember that?
On the StreamYard thing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Something about
So
that.
It was something like that. It was
Yeah.
a while ago.
Yeah, but you have to drop out of the chat,
Or something.
hit the like button,
Yeah.
and then
That's what
come
it
back
was.
in the chat. It wouldn't let you do the double tap like Chris the Flash. Shout out to you, Chris the Flash.
Yeah.
Double tap that screen for you fellas, and shout out to Miss Jessie Essentials Health and Body. Just an outstanding YouTube friend. She's been part of my little journey, and she just always tries to always every once in a while stop in and say hi and leave a great comment. And she's just been great to me. So I just wanted to throw that out there while we was talking about stuff because it crossed my mind.
Yeah.
So, you know, shout out to you, my friend. I appreciate you being a part of my journey, and I appreciate the wonderful comments and stuff. So thank you for being part of everything.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
Yep. Shout out to everybody. Magic Healing. I appreciate you. I'll be sending you a video here in just a little while this afternoon. And I hope that it helps. I've been trying to figure out how to go from the level that I know you're at now. So I'm enjoying it. I appreciate it, and I hope that this helps. And I hope some of the things and people that I told you, maybe if you wanted to go check them out, can really help you on your journey. Because I'm not a guitar teacher. I can show you what I do and how I accomplish it, but in some ways, I feel like I might be doing you a disservice by not being able to break it down and give you the whys and the hows. But these people I share with you, like Brian from Active Melody and Guthrie Trap, other people that do lessons, I think they do an outstanding job showing you how to do it, in my opinion, a lot better than I ever could. So, in all reality, I'm just trying to break down what I've learned from them anyway.
Yeah, but like, you know, I know you say that a lot, but like every player you're gonna meet has something to offer you, right? Really, even if I was thinking about that the other day. Even if you're not consider yourself the best teacher or whatever, just the little things, like the little different things you learn from one player to another, regardless of the level, is priceless. Like, that's the stuff I wish I had learned in the beginning, rather than just figuring out the first couple of chords and all right, now I'm songwriting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I got to give you credit where credit's due, because you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. You know what you're doing. You know how to play, and you got a very cool style too. So for me, it's been a very interesting journey, because I've learned.
That's
a lot
the only reason I took this little thing on, man, was truly like, you know, Amina making it clear, and like us talking about this stuff in front of everybody. Like, you know, I'm not a guitar teacher, but if you'd like me to show you how I make the sounds I make and how I apply it to what we're doing, then yeah, I can. Yeah, okay, I'll show you, and then I hope you can take it and run with it and do
absolutely
everything, because you know, that's what I'm still trying to do. And I'm on this little journey where I can show you I can show you what I use to get to where I'm at, and then I'm still on the journey. I don't know where it takes. You know, I just know.
Well, that's the coolest part about an instrument. You can take it as far as you want to go. You know what I mean?
You can,
and then some.
It's a lifelong thing. You don't learn it this month. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
You don't.
You'll think you know stuff, and in 15 years you'll be like, why did it take, Lord, 15 years, man?
That's been happening a lot lately.
That's why I know God has a sense of humor, because I'm like, 25 years, God. 25 years you couldn't have did.
That's
come
fine.
on, you
That's
know,
fine.
like,
we'll talk
yeah,
about it later.
okay, fine then. Just thank you for letting me get it now. But
yeah,
exactly. 25 years, like 10 maybe, but 25. But you know what? I think it really does come down to, though, just having that mindset of like, practice is fun, you know, and trying to apply new things, and not like, I don't want to ever make people think that you start looking at what maybe you want to be at in 10 years. You start looking at what it takes to get to that point. So it takes slow, monotonous, you know, learning how to count.
Saying 10,000 hours at any I'm like, I got probably more than that, and I still got a long way to go, man. Like,
man, I got a back that can prove I got more than that in it, man. My back's stuck bent over the guitar, man.
It's how you use that time that's important, right?
It is.
Because that was one thing I found with songwriting. Once I got into doing that, it was like just writing songs, and then like you're playing with a band, so you're not, like in my personal case, like I was slowly progressing, right? Like as you do. But if I was actually using my time when I wasn't just focused on songwriting, I should have split it 50-50, right? Like learned more. If I had done that like earlier, I think I would have picked up a lot more. But I was, you figure out a couple things and you rely on them, and you start figuring out other things that work. You know how it goes, right? Mm-hmm. But actually putting effective practice, or using your time effectively, that's one of the keys, right? So, yeah. If you want to pick it up.
I think that the worst thing that anybody can do starting off, I mean, it's good to learn songs, but I think it is equal to learn the whys. Mm-hmm. Why does this work? And then you can apply it anywhere. That was really cool. This question is for Guy and China. Is there a celebrity professional guitarist that influenced your particular style? I really love Trey Hensley. I can't play nothing like him. Might not never be able to really play like him, but I would like to think that I've spent enough hours watching him and enough hours trying to understand his cross picking, and then how he also applies the other stuff into his playing at the same time, and as well as being able to sing vocally comfortably and do that. I love the way he applies this stuff. Now, I may never reach the level in which that he is, but I think that's probably, I spent more time with that over the past year than I have anything. It's like Sean's familiar with the song Blue Sky
Yeah.
that he does. It's a cover by it was a Dickie Betts song that he did. And the way that he does it is it's awesome. It's outstanding. You can still hear the original song, but it's enough different that it sound, has his sound in it too.
Yeah, his twist, yeah.
And then that like style that he's got and the abilities that he's got.
Hmm.
So I would say that even though that he's younger than me, I would say that would be because that would be the style that I like to play. Like I love the finger style, and I'm trying to learn. Brother William showed me a couple things, and I'm really practicing hard. I try to give it a half hour, 15, 20 minutes, half hour every day. I'm trying really hard.
Yeah.
And it's difficult, that alternate boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, and keep that and have that separation in your fingers to be able to do other stuff. It's difficult, but you can get there. It's getting there, slow.
Practice,
Um,
practice, yeah.
But man, that cross picking, my wife will tell you, I spent, oh Lord, it took me a solid year of doing that. Ding, 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 learning how to separate the notes and go faster and
Mhm.
faster and faster until you could, and I still can't do it yet, but I can tell I'm getting there. And then, but yeah, man, just watching the way he applies his chord shapes for me
Yeah.
was like, and then of course that dude Brian from Active Melody,
Yeah.
the way that he broke it down teaching it was, for me, it wasn't so much maybe his style, it was just the way that he could like on camera be able to say, well, look, this is what you do here, and then look how it applies. And it was like, well, dang, man, I wish somebody could have showed me that 25 years ago and made it make that much sense. But maybe my brain wasn't ready, Sean. I don't know.
Well, that's like I found that to be true for myself in many situations, not just with guitar, but I find like the way that I learn now is not the way that I used to learn when I was
Nah.
younger, right? But to answer the question, there's a fellow named Steven Wilson Jr., and he's a fellow I've listened to on and off for years. But I've been listening to him a lot more lately, and he's got a huge voice. Like he just has this, not a lot of people know of him. Like, I think the question was like famous people, but
Well, the
Um,
question is for Guy and Sean. I'll let me put it up here so you can,
yeah.
Guy and Sean, professional guitars.
Well, okay, so professional, yeah, this guy's definitely a professional. Yeah, I know he has a YouTube page. I'm not sure if it got bigger, but like he's unreal. His brother plays with him now, but he's just got this voice, and he also reminds me of my Uncle Don when he was younger. Like, and he does all that kind of like down tuning, off picking kind of stuff, but the way he throws his voice, man, like it is just like, it's like I said, he's one of them guys who sounds like there's 16 players behind him and like other people singing just because of the way he can let her belt.
Mm-hmm.
And I've not heard a bad song by the man, like not one. And like I've gone through every single one of his songs and just kind of got back, because it was a sound I was experimenting with years ago, which is like just using the acoustic and really using your opens and having down tuning, right? Because you can do a lot of stuff with your voice, and it sounds super full in my opinion. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Plus, it's getting me back to a kind of playing that I used to do, which is moving my fingers a lot more than when I just started playing again a few months ago and going back to basics. So the
There's
challenge is there. Yeah.
There's a guitar lesson on that one dude's page I was talking about, and it's something along the thumbnail title was "Everything's Right Under Your Fingers."
Mm.
And as I went through that guitar lesson, I was far enough along that I kind of knew the shapes, knew what he was talking about, I could see what he's doing. But then once he showed me how it truly applied and all it was like, there was so many times when I watched that dude. I can't say that he influenced my style of playing, because I didn't watch him for like, singing and playing. That's not why I watched him.
No.
But like, I can't say that Merle was my influence or anything, because my journey didn't really start with really trying to dig into what guitar meant. Didn't start till about 7-8 years ago. Everything else was strictly Waylon, strictly just I play where I know I need to. But I really didn't know the whys. I didn't know none of the hows. I didn't know how to apply anything or voice anything on it. And so I can't really truly say that Sean had to drop off, but I can't say that was, I didn't start my real journey on the guitar. It was always about singing that, Chris, and writing songs and then just playing enough guitar to be able to sing. But now I just want to I just like learning. I just like learning it, finding that patience in there to do it, because that's what keeps us all from doing it, really, because you got to be patient with yourself, not set expectations that are way too high. Like, I look at that dude even to this day, and I know, even though I get close and everything, like, I ain't never going to be a picker like him, but it's okay to watch him and see, like, oh man, I see how he applies, like, the shapes and the, it's like, okay.
But again, like, you're gonna pick something up, like, you know what I mean? Like,
You're
even if
gonna-
it's like a little run or whatever, some kind of harmonic or something like that. Like, there's a
But
lot
man,
of
I love like Chet Atkins style music, and I love like Thomas Emmanuel, and I like, I like that style, but I can't say as a guitarist I've allowed it to influence me yet, because I just know that, like, right now I have to really perfect some techniques, and then my brain will be ready to wrap my head around some of the things, like that simple alternate thing that I've been faking that for years, like, what I knew could get me by, but actually truly sitting down and working it out, where it's like, okay, I'm actually doing the true, alternate. That's been a pain in the neck. I've only been doing it about 2 weeks now, but
unlearning bad habits. Yeah.
yeah,
You know
dude,
what I
because
mean? Yeah.
my thumb is so stuck on certain things, and it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it's so hard. But I love, that's the thing that I guess that I found that I love, that I didn't realize I would love, is that aggravation is actually fun aggravation for me. It's like, I'll sit out there, and I know Courtney's got to be going, God, I wish he would just get that right and go on somewhere. But it's just, I just love doing it. It's fun. Aubrey King is the greatest flat picker that no one knows about. I love gospel. However, my favorite guitarist is Eddie Van Halen. Yeah. Oh, see, now I agree. Like, I love like a bunch of different guitars. Like, when I start thinking about ones that I just love to hear play. Man, like Warren Haynes. Love to hear him jam. Love all. Man.
Well, there's too many. Like, if I get into that, like, back to, like, for me, like, Zeppelin was huge. So Jimmy
Zeppelin was
Page,
huge.
Clapton,
Jerry Garcia.
even what's his name there from the Stones, Keith Richards,
Keith Richards. Yeah.
John Frusciante. Like, I mean, like, from the Chili
Yeah.
Peppers, dude. Like, there's some, like, that was
Yeah.
one guy that, like, I don't even like, if you try to play like, you can, like, what we were saying, like, mime along and, like, find the chords, but
Yeah.
like, the way that this guy did it, like, the way that he plays is, like, my brother learned it and became a very good guitar player, and was showing me, because I knew some of the songs, right? He's like, that's not how you play it. And then, like, he, like, had this special book. You could buy a book on, like, the bit from the band, so, like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? And it'd be all the guitar music, and my brother could read it, and, like, the strangest stretches and fingerings, like, on stuff that he does is just mind blowing. And like, if you ever watch them live, it's like he's doing it, like, you never see him look at his guitar. He's always, like, up and looking around. It's like, just phenomenal, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So
Derek Trucks, I'm with you, Brother William. Favorite non-flat picker guitarist is by far Derek Trucks. I can feel that. I can definitely see where that would be, where you leaned in. That's not. Yeah, do you hear birds?
yeah, is
They're
that
right here. They got a nest right
It
here.
felt like it was like one of
Yeah,
those
it's
Looney
no.
Tune commercials.
Now you're fine, Sean. We're not back at that hospital
Ooh.
again.
Okay,
We're not
good.
back there again. I promised you I wouldn't take you there
What a
again.
flashback there.
No, that's here, Sean.
Those
You're
yellow
fine.
Canaries again, get me out.
Yeah,
of here.
you're fine. You don't need to take that medicine no more. Don't do that.
Whew. man.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, all right. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. The bird sounds are on my side. You're fine.
If I hear
You're fine.
sirens, I'm out of here.
No, they are. They're right there, man. They're
Yeah.
they're right here. Yeah, I found the
It's
nest, but
nice.
I
It's
don't.
actually peaceful. I was hearing them in the back. I'm like, are they behind me?
Man, I don't have the heart to run them off or nothing like that. Nah, man, I don't care. I don't
Dude.
care. I don't care, man. It don't bother me none. You know what I mean? Like it don't bother me none.
No, that stuff
You
drives
know.
me nuts. We got lots of rabbits up here and marmots or groundhogs, I guess you call them. And they live under the slab in the back, and you see them come out every year almost to give you like the hello. Like the one marmot, he'll come right up to the window and like stand and look in the window.
Yeah,
It's super funny. And all the young rabbits are out now too, which is good because the last couple of years we only seen because there's a lot of like dogs and stuff like that that'll get them, right? But to see the little ones getting up to like mid-size now, they have a pretty good chance at making her through. So it's cool to see that stuff, right?
it is.
I don't know. It's fun. I enjoy
I don't mind them. I
No.
don't mind. We got a big old woodpecker that's here this year. He's
Oh, yeah.
about like that big. Yeah,
Holy
he's
smokes.
he's big, man. Yeah, he's big. He's cool. My
I-
mom likes him. She sees him and stuff. He's loud too. Now
Oh,
when he's
yeah.
getting down on a tree, it's him getting down.
Yeah.
What
a way to have to get things done. Like somehow you're having.
Oh man, you talk like whoa, man. Yeah, if he starts gnawing on something, he's got it going on, man.
Yeah, you're done. Yeah. I haven't
Makes you
seen
start.
a woodpecker in years, man. We used
Oh,
to have
man,
them
these are-
all over the island. We used to them and hummingbirds. I remember.
Oh, we
seeing-
got hummingbirds, and
Oh,
we got
yeah?
some of the most beautiful. Yeah, some of the most
Oh.
beautiful woodpeckers, and just man, we got all kinds
Wow.
of stuff like that, man.
Well, we got cardinals and blue jays and stuff, but up here, what happened was we did have loads of hummingbirds, but they got some kind of bill disease. There was something like those nectar feeders. Some other birds were getting in there, and they all got sick and like almost all died off. Like they're bringing them back, but like
Yeah.
we never lost them. Yeah.
That is, man. Yeah, we got all kinds of them. Of course, we're a little bit. I don't know. Maybe we're just in the migration path of certain ones, whatever that you're not, or whatever. Maybe they don't come that far north.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
I mean, things are
Some of
changing.
them,
Things are changing. Like we have
I don't know.
loads of geese this year. They're everywhere, taking the
Yeah.
parks over like gangsters.
Yeah, we. They are
Yeah.
tough.
Oh,
They
man.
are tough. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't
They-
want to
they-
mess with one of those guys, dude.
No.
They literally were walking the perimeter of the park. And
Oh, yeah.
people weren't going in. It's like don't go near them, especially now because they're all,
They do run things.
Oh,
They run the show.
Yeah.
They definitely run. But man,
yeah.
they make such a god awful mess around the lake, and like
Yeah.
it's just always so poo. Like man, we just poo everywhere, and when they poo, it looks like a dog hunkered
Yeah.
up and took
Well,
a dump.
they're
Man,
not small. Like people.
no, they're
think-
not small.
People think like.
I had one pick me up and drag me off one afternoon.
One stole my wallet. I
If it hadn't
swear.
have been for my lightning quick reflexes and nimble abilities, I'd have still been being dragged.
Oh man, I tell you.
You know,
But
found
you
out
gotta,
otherwise.
You gotta be careful. They're very, very territorial, and people. I tell you, they hurt when they get a hold of you. They always get a good piece of meat when they give you that.
Yeah, hey, they'll get you too, buddy. Yes, they will.
Yeah.
I hate it when they come at you with their head all down low.
Oh, you get
Oh,
out of there.
man.
You see that? You either go for the neck or get out of there.
Man,
And you can't touch them up here because they're protected, right? So if you get more trouble for grabbing one of them. Like if one of them came at you and you pinned one down or killed one,
yeah,
you get more trouble for that than a person for real.
Really?
It's a federal offense, man. Yeah, because it's the national bird. So
the national dead bird.
yeah, just get out of there, man.
I didn't attack him. He attacked me.
Exactly. Rules of
And
engagement.
He thought He thought that I was his buddy that got caught up, and he found out otherwise.
Strutting around.
Don't let the looks fool you.
The old side eye.
Hey,
And don't
hey, and see how hard I can squeeze your head. You know.
It would be
Well,
funny to see somebody boxing a goose.
oh man, hey, let one come at me like that and see what happens. It'll look like I'm tap dancing on his head.
Oh man.
Or I'd try anyway. I say all that after I unfroze from that thing running at me after I was like snapped out of it, then I don't know. I might
They,
do
they have
something.
a very strange attack.
I ain't gonna
stance.
lie. I'd
Yeah.
run. I'd
Yeah.
run.
And the
Ain't-
thing is, while one of them's coming at you, the other four are circling you. So,
Yeah, I'm not getting ganged. I'm not now.
No.
No, I run.
yeah,
I run.
cutting
Cowards live longer. I'm living forever. I run. I'm out. I ain't playing games with them things. They're mean. They look like dinosaurs. I ain't messing with them.
No,
They look, no.
no.
Nope, I don't like them. They just, and if you can't fight back, why would you want to? I ain't messing with them things.
Yeah, don't roll
Yeah.
don't roll into their hood. I'm telling you, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't.
It's never a good idea.
No.
Never a good idea. Coming up on, what we got here, Brother Sean? What time?
12.
Man, we've already killed the hour out, brother. Good.
Look at that.
Good vibes. Good job, man. Shout out to everybody here. We appreciate
Yeah,
all of you
appreciate
being
you.
here. Always good vibes, guys. So, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. And then, you got We Be Jamming on, what day did you say that We Be Jamming?
That's the 31st of May. So this will be the fourth one, I believe, coming up. So
Okay.
music, poetry, art, comedy, anything that's in the arts is welcome. So do it. You know what
Yep,
I mean? Come on out and
absolutely.
do it. It's a lot of fun. So at Big Jack Storytime, you can hit him up on the email there, and I'm sure he'd muchly appreciate it. So thank you.
Very good, man. Yep. And let's see. I feel like I'm missing. I was going to say, shout out to Brian Drums. Appreciate you, Brian.
Yeah,
Outstanding member of the community. Always leaving positive, push me up kind of comments, and I just appreciate that, man. Thank you. We do. We both just
Absolutely.
appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you
real.
very, very much, man. Shout out to all of you, Mom.
Yep.
Good morning to you, my darling. I'll see you here in just a little bit. We got the dudes out here cutting wood, man. They're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 big trees. You know,
Yeah.
4 big pine trees, and then a big oak tree, and then a maple tree that they're gonna take down. And over at my mom and dad's, they took a oak tree down from in front of their place.
Right on.
It was last week, I think, ended last week. But yeah, they're supposed to be here, so we're getting that kind of stuff done. And my little dog's keeping everybody lined out.
Yeah.
And
that's it.
you know, I can tell that everybody's still working. Ain't nobody sitting around because you know,
he knows what time it
Buckster's-
is.
Buggy knows. He knows. You know.
You're on the clock. Let's go.
He's on the clock, man. He's out there. Yeah, I told that fella, I said, look, if he's gonna get in your way, just tell me, and I can keep him in the house. He said, man, that little dog ain't gonna get in the way. I said, well, I'm just gonna tell you now, if you set your lunch down, I am not responsible for what Super Buggy might,
It might do to it. Yeah.
because if it hits the yard, it's his, and that's kind of the rule, and that goes for living things and for snacks. If you're out there and you drop a hot dog, don't reach down to pick it up because Buggy will never talk to you again. He'll be like, dude, that's mine. We made a deal
Yeah.
long time ago. Like, if it hits there, that's mine.
Apparently, you ain't from around here.
Yeah, like you
There's a
ain't.
certain set of rules.
I don't know you. I don't even know who you are right
And I
now.
certainly don't like you. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you're not in my realm right now. So.
Yeah.
But they seem like they're really good dudes. And I can tell you this from working in the public a little bit and also working for private homeowners, especially the ones that was nice to you, you wanted to do better. You wanted to try harder.
In general.
If there was a way you could help them in some little way, you would. But if you're a butthole, then they'll just do what they have to do and be gone. Well, I'm trying to be that homeowner that's like, hey man, y'all back your truck. Right here's my septic. Don't mess it up.
Yeah.
And right here's my drain field. And they're like, all right, cool. And man, try to be cool with them. Like, man, do what you got to do. Make it as easy as you can on yourself.
That's an excellent message for life in general. It's like it's so much easier to just give a second and think about, well, if it were me doing this, how would I want to be received, right? And if you do that, you'll be surprised at how far and how much extra you will receive, right?
Yeah.
And that you can.
I hooked them up too with a place
Yeah.
to dump a load of wood chips.
Yeah.
I told him they could dump a
Yeah,
load of
man.
wood chips out here, which he said they got to go all the way to Bluefield, which that's about I guess in that truck, it'd probably be a 25-minute ride for them. So that probably saved them,
You know, that eats into cost and everything else, right?
Yeah.
So it all,
Yeah.
man.
So
yeah.
I tried to be cool, and I think they're doing a good job. It seems like, man, and
No better time to be kind than now. You know what I mean?
hey, and like I say, man, there might be a little something that they do for me. I don't even know that they did that was just a little extra. Maybe they didn't have to. That they're
Yeah.
like, man, this dude's cool. I'm gonna just throw this in there and let's get rid of it for him or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't know, and maybe they won't do nothing but being nice to him. And so
Well, there you go. And
they're doing
that's that's the point. It's not like just I don't know. Like I've said it before. Like it's easy to try to think that you can control things and apply force, and you'll get the outcome that you expect. But that's just a fallacy. The better thing is to just be a decent person, regardless of what return you're going to get. If you're decent, then decency will be more apparent in the world than the opposition, right? So do
indeed.
that every time you can.
Indeed, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Catch more flies with honey is the way we say it here
Absolutely.
in Appalachies.
There you
In
go.
in Appalachianese, that's the way we say it.
Well, I like
Is
that. Yeah.
you catch more flies with honey.
than you do with the
yeah.
I know the other side. Yeah.
I let the Canadian guy finish it if he wants, but
Yeah.
I just was starting it. That's all. And Chris said I did graduate in '81. I just got finished reading that. However, favorite guitarist Eddie Van Halen. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
I mean, and a lot of these guys like that dude and other people. I mean, these people were making the sound. You got people that spend a lifetime trying to figure out how to do what they did.
Oh my!
And
the Van Halen bottle trick that he had, like, because he'd always turn his back when he was doing an eruption, and people were like, "How the heck is he hitting all those notes?"
Yeah.
And he had a power drill one time that he was using for like another thing, like just crazy.
Yeah.
I love that innovation, man. It's
Innovation, man. They were the ones coming up with that stuff. So shout out to them, man. But shout out to everybody being a part of Good Vibes with us. Good Monday morning, getting it going, getting started up again. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 1 Eastern Standard Time. Little bird just went up there. That you can hear him. Mama
See, the
just
birds,
flew back in.
Even the birds are excited about it.
Can
Did
you
hear that?
Let me turn it down. I'm gonna turn. Let's see.
Yeah.
Can you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear the saws. Yeah.
Oh, that's all you can hear is the saws.
No, I
ain't
can
it?
hear the saws and the birds. The birds.
Yeah,
go,
yeah. Every time Mama flies back in, man, they start raising Cain. It's kind of comical, man. But
Nice.
Anyway,
Well,
guys, shout out to y'all. Good vibes, to everybody. We'll be seeing you Wednesday, 11 o'clock. I think I got everything plugged back in, and we should be ready to roll right at 11. Maybe I don't want to say that too loud.
Yeah.
Be held to it or anything, but we'll be here.
We'll be here.
Good
See you
vibes,
there.
everybody.
Thanks,
Happy
guys.
Monday, y'all.
Yeah.
Got a fire in my soul, yeah, it's burning bright. Guy Bandy told me just to follow the light. Well, I heard the people singing with all their might. So I hit the ground running, and I ran all night. And we sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Well, I ran into my family, and I ran into my friends, and I ran into people that I didn't know then. And I said to them, hey, I could use a hand. And then I ran and I ran and I ran and I sang, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. They say it's dangerous out there, but not if we're all here. If we're together, we can run without fear. Well, the children and the elders and the strangers and the neighbors and the doctors and the teachers and the farmers and the bakers and the scientists and builders and the singers and the players and the buskers and the dancers and the dreamers and the painters and the coaches and the helpers and the artists and creators and the yogis and the healers and the preachers and the changers and the people and the planet and the forests and the rivers and the mountains and the oceans and the future and the vision. And the buskers and the patience and the future and the vision. Run, run.